What's your name?
My name is Jarod Quinn.
What school do you attend?
I attend Verbena High School.
What positions do you play?
I play shortstop, third base, second base, anywhere except for catcher, first.
Tell us your strength as a baseball player.
My strength as a baseball player? I mean, I have a pretty good arm. It's decent. My fielding's pretty good. And my hitting's, that's the best, definitely. My hitting's pretty powerful. I worked a lot on my hitting. Fielding, I worked a lot on it. Throwing, I hurt my arm a couple years back, but it's getting back stronger.
Describe your work ethic.
My work ethic? I work pretty hard on the baseball field. I would try to put in all the work I can. I'll try to do it as hard as I can. I'll just take in every moment, and I'll try to do it as best as I can. Whenever we're out there and the coach is hitting to us and stuff, we're doing the field, I'll just make sure I do all my regular stuff right. Fielding, hitting, BP, all that stuff.
What inspires you?
Inspires me? If I had to say what inspires me is just, I guess the game in general is how it teaches you life, how it teaches you to work with people, how it teaches you to be disciplined, listen to people.
How do you resolve conflicts on a team?
The best way to resolve conflict is first walk away, and if they keep on, you either tell the coach or you just don't want to engage it. You don't want to try to push it. Just like walk away. Best you can do.
Talk about a goal you set for yourself. What did you do to make sure you met the goal?
Let's see, one goal I had when I was younger, it's always to be the best you can. And I definitely succeeded that my senior year. I did have a goal for my senior year, which to hit 5 home runs, which I did. And I went over that, which made me very proud. I also had another goal of less strikeouts than last year, which got that. Everything from this year was a lot better from any other year. I definitely pushed my expectations to a higher standard with my baseball season than in the past.
If you could sum up this baseball season in one word, what would it be?
Could have done better.
Why?
Because our team quit and thought that coming runner-up in the county tournament was good enough, and I also thought that we just couldn't make it and gave up on ourselves.
How would you handle undeserved criticism from a coach?
From a coach?
Mm-hmm.
Well, really from a coach, you really just got to learn from it. You got to work, try to do harder. You have to take what he tells you, and don't take it to heart, and work from what he tells you. You take things from what people tell you, and you put little and little together, and you'll eventually get it.
Why do you like to play baseball?
I don't really like to play baseball, but I love baseball.
There we
Baseball's
go.
it's been my lifelong dream since I was like 4. I mean, I've lived baseball from time I was raised up to time now. I mean, I put in so much work in baseball and summer ball and doing lessons, working on my own, yard work. I mean, going up to the fields and hitting when ain't nobody there.
How do you feel being a senior and knowing that your last baseball game was played?
Well, we do have the senior game, May. What is it? I think we have one more game left. It's the senior game. It's at Clinton, Jack Hayes Field. But after that game, the season game, I will say the season game was hard. Playing the last baseball game, not knowing if you ever play again. You know, it really hurts. But you just got to push in. You got to look over that and try to do better for the summer and try to get what you want. That's all you can do. If you don't get it, move on. But you got to push all you can. You got to put all your effort. I'll give it all I got to see if I can get to the next level and not have my last baseball game yet.
Describe your experience being a senior and coaching up the kids up under you.
being a senior and coaching up a kid, it's very difficult at first. It's not going to be, it's not going to be easy. It definitely takes a lot of effort to talk to another person. It takes a lot of effort to tell them what they're doing wrong. It takes a lot of effort to don't get mad when they're sitting there trying to talk to you back to you. You just tell them what you got to tell them. If they do it, they do it. If they don't, they don't. That's their. You can do what you do, and they can do what they do. It's not going to be your fault, but as long as you're looking after them and doing what you're supposed to do, you'll be fine.
What was your turning point this season?
My turning point? My turning point was definitely whenever I started doing better in the season. Definitely lifted me up whenever I started jacking them. And I had a good batting average, and I was doing decent in the field. It definitely boosted my confidence and pushed me to try harder in the season, try to get my name out there. And that's really what boosted my confidence of what I really wanted to do in life, and play baseball. And it pushed me to where we're at now.
What was your weaknesses this season?
My weaknesses? Definitely my fielding this year. Yeah, I had too many errors. I had a lot more errors than I should have had. I missed too many throws that I shouldn't have made. Had a lot game on the line. Missed them opportunities. Can't always get the opportunities you want. But the only thing you do is work harder, do better.
How do you compare the first half of the season for you personally to the second half of the season?
From the first half of the season, I would definitely say we were the team. As in a team, we were more motivated to try and win. As the season went on, as a team, they were less motivated, but I was pushing because I knew I wanted to try and go to college. So I was still keeping my stats up and trying to do what I could do to keep my stats. But as a team, we basically just fell in. I mean, we did good. Basically, the area games, we choked. We didn't do what we needed to do. We didn't keep each other hyped like we should have. We didn't keep each other motivated. Team is key, and when you're not a team, you don't win games.
What are you expecting the outcome to be from this interview here?
The outcome from the interview, I'm just expecting the people to listen what I got to say. Look, just, I just want to put my name out there. Just want them to see who I am personally and listen to what I got to say.
What would the coaches say about you?
I don't know what all people have their opinions. So you don't never know what. I hope it was good things, but I'm sure everybody's got their negative things to say. But you just can't let that affect you. You got to keep working forward to what you want.
Being a two-sport athlete, you played football and you played baseball. Do you feel like playing football held you back, or do you feel like it benefited you?
I think playing multiple sports definitely benefits you in staying in shape, staying how you need to be. Definitely playing football made me a lot stronger for the baseball season. And it definitely pushed me to work out more.
Rank the top 5 priorities right now in your life going forward from this moment.
School, main one. Education. Education is the main one. And then where I go, what they're going to do for me, and what they want to see out of me. And the main thing after all that is, who am I going to be with? Who am I going to be around? Who's going to push me to work harder? Who's going to push me to be the best me?
Why not? Why you want to be pushed? Why don't you want it to come easy?
I don't want it to come easy because I want to be the best I can. I want to be the best me. I don't want to be just as good. I want to be great.
What do you say to the people who say you got it easy? This road is easy. You got accepted into schools already. Why are you pursuing more? Why do you want more?
I want more because it's what I want. It's what I've always dreamed of doing. So you're already halfway there. Might as well try to push yourself further.
Are you willing to sacrifice for it?
I'm willing to sacrifice anything I can do to show you what I got.
What do you got?
I've got a lot of abilities. got some brains, not much, but I do have a lot of knowledge of the game. I have a lot of knowledge of what to do, when to do it in what scenario. Always think of what you do before you do it, and definitely show what you got before the season. Always take everything into account of what you need to do, where there's players at. Just make sure you get your training, your coaching. I want to be pushed because it's what everybody don't want.
What can you add to a program?
I feel like myself, I could add a good teammate. I mean, I get along with people easy. I mean, I'm very kind to people. I'm very fun to get along with. Laugh about a lot of stuff. Some people, they take into, I feel like I could be very movable for a team. I feel like I could bring a lot to the table, as in not just the abilities I have, but mindset to do what I want to do. I feel like I could push people to do what they don't want to do and work harder than they want to do.
Give us 3 programs at the next level that you can see yourself fitting in with that group.
Honestly, not as much as I'd say I get along with any type of people, any race. I get along with any kind of people. I'm not going to judge you for how you are, how you look. I'm not going to judge anything. In life, what matters is how you treat other people. What are you expecting from another person? You have to do what you expect from other people and just go from there.
What type of hitter are you?
I'd definitely say I'm a hitter that looks for the first pitch strike. I look for the first fastball because that's mainly the first pitch you're going to get. I'm not too good with curveballs, but put in work, you can get there. I'd say I have more of a power than contact, but with a lot of work, I could get to the middle balance. I get to what I need to be. I feel like I'm more power than contact right now, but I definitely have contact and power. But it's more 70-40 or 70-30. But it definitely could get 50-50 if put in the work or over that.
You did pitch a few games. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been pitching for, all my life. I mean, I can throw as hard as I used to because of my arm. But I feel like pitching is just, I mean, you're there or you're not. It's very mental. Pitching is very mental. If you get down on yourself, you're not going to do good. You always have to keep your head high. Think about what you're going to do with the ball. Think about where people are at. It definitely pushes pressure on you to think about what you're going to do in the situation. Then compare it to in the infield, and because you have the ball in your hands, the line's on you. It's not all about, you have a lot of mindset to put in right there in that moment of one pitch.
For the coaches that are watching this video, if you can tell us what they're going to get out of you, how you're going to push yourself. You tell us about the determination that you have.
I mean, what you can expect from me is to push myself every day. I mean, I'm going to be there. I don't expect to miss nothing. I want to push myself further to show people what I can do, to show how great I can be. And I want them to basically just know who I am. I want them to not think they know who I am. I want them to know for me as a person, to be truthful with me, to not ever lie to me. And I definitely want them to be honest with me. So if I'm not doing something right, I would like them to tell me. It's nothing against, it's not nothing rude. You can be aggressive as a coach. A coach is supposed to be aggressive. A coach is supposed to push you to where you want to be. A coach should not be your friend, basically. A coach should be your worst enemy, but you'll love him after it. He should be your person you look up to.
One more time, what's your name?
My name's Jarod Quinn from Beta High School.